What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. We got a lot going on today, and I'm ready to get to it. So today, we're going to be putting in, or working on putting in, probably won't get it all done today, but we're going to be putting in our cow waters. We're going to be using the tire waters. Excited for it. I'm excited to get them in, and excited to bring y'all on the way with me. Layla's with me this morning. She's ready to get out of the truck and get going, so she's a little antsy, but I'm over here. Got to pick the skid steer up from the father-in-law's. I've got to put a couple tires on the trailer. They're bad, so I'm going to throw a couple new ones on there real quick, unload the trencher off of it, and get loaded up and get headed out here. So let's go.
Yeah. So good.
Alright, got all that loaded. Oh man, it's hot today. Whew, sweating up a storm. But we got all that loaded. We're gonna head on out of here and trying to get some work done. It's already 8 o'clock. A little later than I wanted to get out of here, but it is what it is. So we'll make do of it and get to going and hopefully get some waters put in today. So alright, well, we made it over here, so we're gonna get all this stuff unhooked and unloaded and get to go over here and scrape out the dirt around the water line and go lay some fabric and some rock down and get a tire set in. So we're gonna go over here. I don't know if you can see right there. I don't know if you can see the flags laid out there, but they surveyed out the house the other day, so excited for that because that means we're one step closer to getting that taken care of, so getting that started. So well, me and Layla are gonna go over here and get everything unhooked. So alright, so we're gonna go over here and start scraping some dirt out. I grabbed a T-post to set you all on so you can kind of do a little bit of a time lapse and some regular and kind of want to see the process. Layla's riding with me. I think she would ride in about anything. She rides on the lawnmower, truck, tractor, about anything. So let's get to it. And Alright, so this is what I've got going on. This here is my valve, turn my water on and off. And then over here is where my water is going to be. This circle is where I got to dig all that out. I'm going to do it's 12 foot from the center, so I'm giving the cow, I got a 6 foot diameter tire, so give the cows about 9 foot to stand on. This right here is going to be my electric. I'm running a plug to each water so that in the wintertime I can put a heater in it. I don't have to worry about anything freezing. And then there's my 3/4 inch water line that'll come up the middle. And I've got some float valves that I ordered that are at home that I'll just connect to that. So that's about it. So we're gonna get to digging. Alright, there it is. Got it all dug out. Took out a little bit more dirt than I thought it was going to be. Got a nice little pile here, but I've got where I ran these water lines, some of it still needs some dirt piled on it where it's all settled down and stuff, so I'll just take and move it and do that, get some of those spots filled in. But yeah, so there it is. Got it as level as I could. I'm no pro, so I don't have a laser or anything like that I can throw on it, but it's just a water pad, so I'll throw a level on the tire when I get it set in and make sure it all looks good. But yeah, other than that, old little New Holland did a pretty good job there. So we're lucky we got good topsoil here, so it was pretty easy digging. There's Layla, loves her dirt pile. I don't know if my wife would be too happy when I bring her home. She's all dirty, but I guess it is what it is. So, well, I'll get going and we'll get some rock and some fabric and lay the fabric out and then throw some rock on top of it. So, all right, I'm back with the fabric. I'm gonna set y'all up and just kind of do a time lapse of me laying the fabric out. Or scoop a rock with me. My rock where I dumped it out is really not ideal as it's a little far away, but I didn't want to pile a rock in the middle of the field, so it is what it is. So I'm gonna get this laid out and get some rock laid down. So there we go. Alright, well, we got the fabric down, and I just dumped a little bit of rock on there to kind of hold it down. Go get some more rock and start filling her up. And I think on that one side that got a lot of the dirt taken away, I'm gonna throw a little bit of bigger rock down just to kind of fill that in, and then throw it in straight on top of it. There it is, and so you can see now where the electric's going to come out. I need to, what I'm going to do to keep the cows from tearing that up, I'm going to throw a piece of PVC over top of it and put the plug inside of it, kind of how I have my water valve pipe done. And I've kind of forgotten about that, so I need to do that before I get too much rock. So I'm going to go get a scoop of rock and a piece of that PVC and throw it in the ground over top of that so I can fill the rock in around it. Alright, so I've got some rock down. I don't have it completely rocked yet, but it's enough to where I can put the forks on and bring the tire over here. Now, I haven't cut the bead out of the tire yet. I've just been kind of waiting. That's something I can do without having the skid steer and stuff, and I don't know how long it'll take me to do it. So I'm just going to set it down on top of it and get everything leveled, and then we'll get concrete and stuff later on. So yeah, that's my main goal today, though, is just get it to set down, be level, and rock everything out around it. So we'll go grab the tire and get going. I'll show you what I've got done so far. So this is it. I threw some bigger rock over around that edge that's dug out more into the hillside just to kind of help stabilize it and stuff. And of course I'll pack it down more. I'm gonna set my tire down and throw the rock out around it like that. So that'll get filled in some more. But so yeah, so I'm gonna go grab my tire and we'll lay it on here and level it all up. This tire is, the bead's broken over here, so I'll cut that out around like that, and then this will be built up, so we'll be able to rebuild it good again. But these are actually, a lot of people use loader tires, old, like the big wheel loader tires. These are actually grain cart tires. They're a little bit wider, probably, I think. But it'll still serve the purpose that I'm trying to do with them. So yep, so I'll come back later. I'll cut that bead out right here and concrete the bottom, and we'll be good to go in that aspect. So it honestly looks pretty dang level. I don't think there's really much leveling up to do with it. So I might throw a level on it just for the heck of it, but other than that, yeah. So we're gonna go grab some more rock, put the bucket back on the skid loader, and grab some more rock and keep on rocking away. So alrighty guys, there it is. Got her all rocked in and looking good. Now we'll just cut it. I probably am going to take and cut it down where it's a little bit shorter, just because it is a little bit tall. If I have some wing calves or something, they probably won't be able to reach in there. So that's about all I've got. I got another one to do today. I'm going to try and get it this far too, and then we'll catch it back for when we put concrete in it and put the float in it and fill it up and get everything to where we can actually. So that's about it. So I did make one mistake, and hopefully anybody that sees this will learn from my mistake and not make the same thing. But I shouldn't have dug out so it's 12 foot from center to the outside, and I shouldn't have dug all of it out. I did it to make it level, but what I should have done was dug it out just to get the tire level, and left everything else there, just so I wouldn't have used as much rock. it all works out. I just used a little bit more rock than I would have liked to have used. And so I didn't really think about that until after I done put the rock in. So learn for next time. So, but not too bad. All in all, I mean, this is the first one I've ever done, so I think it went pretty good. But until then, we're gonna. Like I said, I've got one more to do today. I'm not really gonna go back through all that just because it's the same thing. That one should be a little bit easier. It's sets pretty level already, so I won't have too much dirt to move out of it. And it should go pretty good. So until then, if you like what you see, like, subscribe, comment things that you'd like to see more of. I kind of just throw a little bit of everything in there. So let me know what you like. So till then, we'll catch you next time.